Thanks everybody for joining this call. I really appreciate it that you guys take the time to come to my weekly training webinar. And as you guys noticed last week, I'm really promoted and believe in Sales Dynamite Jack. Well, if you guys want to have one system and not 10 systems, one program and not 10 programs, one blueprint and not 10 blueprints. I get that question every time, correct? So you need a system, kind of how to start, correct? Not buying 10 programs, just one plan which you follow. Yes, not buying every day new WSO, but have one plan, correct? You stick to something. If you buy every day something new, here, let me make a bold statement. If you buy everything, let's say every week, if you buy every week something new, you will never succeed. You know why? You haven't taken the time to implement it. Does that make sense to you? You took the time to read all those offers. You were looking for the next goal and you never had time to use it. Correct? They all sounded good, correct? They all promise you to make a lot of money, but you never make the money with it. Correct? Why not? Why not one plan that has all those modules? What all those modules in one plan. So you don't need to buy product on product on product. You don't need to check your email for the next Holy Grail. Where do you belong to? Do you buy every week something new? Enter yes or no. Do you buy at least once a day a new product? Michael said no. Used to, said Larry. Used to, no longer. Ryan said no. Max said trying to stop that habit. Now, I have to be honest. I'm very glad that you bought my product. I'm glad that you did that if you are new. But I also want you to succeed. So it's kind of selfish, I know. I want you to stop doing it, but at least I want you to implement what you got at this point. Does that make sense? Does that mean you have to start working instead of doing the fun stuff, reading emails, checking out promotions, buy before the counter starts zero? Maybe is that a gamble for you? Hoping for the Holy Grail instead of learn something, instead of do something? Maybe that is not fun, but that is it. You don't make money when you buy something. Does that make sense? You make money by use something, by learn something, by signing up clients who has a credit card, correct? Your goal needs to be to get clients who pay for your time, for your knowledge, for what they get. Michael said you make money by applying something you have learned. Take action, correct. Does it mean it is the fun part to sign up new clients? Not for everybody, correct? But once you have that client, I have more than 70 clients myself, okay? I spend about a half hour to an hour for signing up a new client. And I get a credit card almost 99% of the time. Is that my fun time? No. Do I need to speak clients very often? No, maybe the first month, but not after that. Do I have seen all my clients? No. Most of my clients I never have seen. Do you know how I see my clients? Anybody have an idea how I see my clients? No, actually not via Skype. I don't think I have one client who came up the idea to use Skype. I use Skype a lot, but no, none of my local business clients never have somebody else, hey, Jack, can you jump on Skype? They fly to me. They want to see me. I'm not seeing them. They come to me. Hey, Jack, can I come to you? I really wanted to take you out of dinner. That is how I see my clients. They appreciate my results and they just want to see me in person at some time. That is how I have seen some of my clients. Do you know you can achieve that too? Yes, you can. I'm not special. Every time, who has read my local AdWords training? Everybody can learn it, correct? There's nothing special in it. Nothing special. Now, Sales Dynamite Jack. Sales Dynamite Jack comes with a lot of modules, correct? So be honest to me, okay? This is overwhelming, correct? Wow, Jack, where I have to start, correct? Module number 1, the AdWords prospector, the video prospector, the WordPress security risk, the mail prospector, the unclaimed, the video, the mobile, the maps. Oh my God, normally I pay 100 different products to get this all, correct? And I got us all with one plan? Yes, you do. So that is your end station. Now you have to start working. The fun part is over. You don't need to check emails anymore. You have to start working and learning, implementing and sign up clients. Now it is in your boat. Okay? You have everything what you need to succeed. So I'm going to cover today the different modules. But there is one thing I wanted to be that you are clear on it, okay? Let's see if I can find a good example. I started in 2009 with my own local business. I did very well. It was a franchise. Together with my wife. And my wife did all the operation stuff. And I had two tasks, the financial part and the marketing. Within 3 months, we broke even. For a local business, that's very good. Here comes the amazing part. Within 12 months, we were top number 3 of more than 100 locations. Okay? Those locations, most of those locations existed longer than our location. We were the fast growing location. You wonder, Jack, what did you do, correct? How in the hell can you grow that fast? You know what the answer to that was? What do you think? So here's the funny part. 99 locations, they called me and my wife. Hey, what are you doing? How it's possible that you guys growing so fast? So the answer was simple. I did the internet marketing part. I didn't use corporate preferred vendor. I think he sucked. When we started the franchise, I did what those 99 other franchises did. I called the top 10 locations and I interviewed them. What are you doing to that you are successful? And they shared what they did. And the common factor was they did the most important factor was the internet marketing. So I studied on it and I became a guru in it. I really did. But there's one reason why I became a guru. Do you know what the truly reason was that I became a guru in it? Why I became very good in it? There was no option to fail. Okay? I needed to succeed. I had a family, a wife and 2 kids, and there was no option to fail. I don't know if have you ever had that situation that there was no plan B? That, if you fail, then I go do this. That didn't exist for me. Okay? That plan B did not exist for me. That is a major part of my success. Okay? That's a major part of my success. That there was no plan B. There was no option to fail. So I was very eager and motivated to succeed. I didn't feel tiredness. Okay? My first client, my first $1,000, my first $10,000 per month, we celebrated all of it. Okay? Okay? Do you have a plan B? Do you really want to succeed? Do you have a goal? You know what the advantage is? I learned this in the United States from my manager, okay? Setting goals. Is that fun? No. It's not fun. Is it a good way? Is the good way to succeed? Yes. Do you know what the difference is between set a goal and set no goal? Do you know what the difference is? Let me explain. Let's say the goal is to sign one client per day. Okay? And you're serious in your job. You are serious to succeed. You wake up. What's the first thing you're going to do? A, checking your emails. B, checking Facebook. C, working on your prospecting to get new clients. What are you going to do? Okay, now I have not set a goal, but you wish to succeed. You wish to get new clients, but you don't know. I don't know. So let me first check my email. I have to wake up. Let me check my Facebook. Is there some interesting day? I will start in a half hour. Give me a cup of coffee. Who will recognize himself? That is the difference between set a goal and not goal, but be serious to reach a goal. Do you know when you can check your email? Do you know when you can check Facebook? After you have signed up that client. And then it's much more fun to read your emails and read your Facebook. Then you reward yourself. There's nothing wrong to reward yourself. Okay? Today at 4 o'clock I went with my wife to dinner. It was really true. You know why? Because I was happy. My computer was all back up. I needed to do that 7 years and I was in very good mood, so I celebrated that moment. Okay? There's nothing wrong and it's very good to celebrate moments. But don't celebrate before you achieve it, okay? It doesn't taste as good as you have achieved it. So, back to why I tell that, actually that's the reason why I tell you this is in 2009 I started internet marketing. In 2010 I signed up my first clients. Do you really think I was able to do AdWords prospector, video prospector, WordPress site, mail prospector, unclaimed, video prospector lead, mobile prospector jack? Do you know I knew all those things? You know, really, I knew all those things. I knew all those 10 modules. No. Do you know what? You need only one module to know, correct? You need only one module to know. You don't need to prospect on 10 different ways. You need to not learn all different ways to sign up new clients. You just need only to know either maps, you need to know WordPress security, or you unclaimed. You just pick your battle. What you like the best, correct? Does that make sense? That was actually the reason why I explained it. Explained all what I just said. You don't need to know. I'm going to demo how all works. Don't worry, okay? I'm going to demo. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Does that make sense? Okay? So you pick your battle, you pick what you like the best, and you go for it. Okay, what I don't want to hear from you is, Jack, it is overwhelming. I I wanted to study all the 10 modules before I prospect a client. I said, no, you don't. Basically, basically, you don't need to know any module to sign up clients. What, Jack? Yes. Do you know that you can learn things fast when you have a credit card of a client? You are surrounded by more than 2,000 people in your Facebook group. Do you know how many help you get when you said, hey, I have a client and can somebody help me with it? ... I got a good paycheck and I'm willing to share something of that. Do you know how many comments you get? Try it. Try it. Try it. Really try it. You have a good paycheck, you get a good monthly fee, and you need some help. And you're willing to share something with somebody else from the 2,000 people in your Facebook group. Do you know how many help you get? So that fulfillment is the easy part. Repeat, say it with me. The fulfillment is the easy part. There are so many smart people around you. Once you get a credit card, it is very easy to fulfill because all the people around you are willing to help you. Okay? Yes, it costs money, but let's say you get $200 per month. Okay? When you share half of them to somebody to do the fulfillment, okay, you got your first client, you don't have to worry of fulfillment, and you make $100, okay, per month. Does that make sense? So the fulfillment is the easy part solution. Okay, so you don't, if you happen to sign up a client, okay, get that experience. With a credit card in your hand, you are become the fastest learner in town. Does that make sense? So who's afraid to sign up new clients? Say yes or no. Who's afraid to sign up new clients? Say yes or no. Okay, so use the Facebook group, okay? Use the Facebook group. I promise you that you have no problem. Now, what is the very worst case can happen? Okay, if you don't have Facebook, sign up now, okay? You need a Facebook account and join in the group. So get over it, sign up for Facebook, join the group. You can do it 20 minutes after call, done. Okay, no excuse. So the very worst situation is that you can lose the client. Is that end of the world? No. Did you learn a lot? Yes. Those failures is part of your learning curve, okay? Do you guys realize that? How more failures you make, how more you have learned. So don't be afraid to make failures, okay? But learn from it. Learn from it, okay? So enough of that. I'm going to demo the AdWords prospector. Okay, do you guys see my screen? Let's see. AdWords prospector. Okay. Inside Lead Finder Jack, there's a tab AdWords prospector. Let me tell a little bit the story why AdWords prospector is so powerful. Okay. How do I say this? There are two businesses in the plaza. They provide the same service. Let's say there's a plumbing company. One exists for 5 years and you see them online and provide AdWords service. And the other one is just new, they just opened, you know, and wanted to get some business. Which company would you like to do business with? The new one or the one who exists for 5 years? Okay. Most of you guys said the new one, and Kurt said most of the guys you said the existing one, and some of you guys said the new one. Okay. Now, the new one is probably easier to get. They might not have an internet marketing company, correct? Everything is new. They are busy with learning providing the service, and it's easy to get. But you have to realize something. 80% of new business, they fail the first year. The one who exists for 5 years is very likely that they are in business for a long time. That's number one. You know that marketing takes money, and new companies, they lose money probably the first year. And if your bank balance, I was in a situation, I don't know if you haven't been in a situation, but if your bank balance goes down, 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 how do you feel as business owners? You're nervous. You want to save on everything. You want to check if something has an ROI, correct? You're very kind of anxious. They will ask you a lot of questions and very intense communication you have with that business owner. You know how that goes with an established company? They have the servers in place. They have a client base. Then they have professional staff. They just need more clients. If you can give them more clients, they are a happy camper. They just wanted to spend you more. They are not worried about $100. They actually want you to spend more and more to get more and more clients. Do you know that the client who is in business and spent already money on AdWords takes you far lesser time than a new company? Does that make sense? You can probably handle 10 existing clients, 10 clients who have business, who are business for 5 years in the same amount of time than one client who's new, who has ton of questions, panic, contact you every week. Is this working? Should we do this? Should we do that? You know, they are very, how do you say that? High intention in need, correct? So that is why you want to use the AdWords. That is why you want to go after clients who are spending money online. Yes, it might take a little bit more effort to get them, but you, with the AdWords training, you can become very good in AdWords. Guaranteed better than if they do it by themselves. So if you go to, who have visited jackhopman.com? Tell me if you have visited jackhopman.com. Then you go to training and you go to Lead Finder Jack and you see AdWords Prospector. Okay? And wow, a short video about the AdWords Prospector. Okay? That's all. Wow, Jack. Tell me this. Jack, I was in your membership site and I got overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. Okay? Where are all those modules? Who has been there? Okay? So you don't need, go to jackhopman.com, go to training, lead finder, AdWords prospector. You guys get it? This is what you need to know about AdWords prospector. You know where it is for, how to use it. Correct? Video prospector. Who likes to deliver videos for local business? Now, Lead Finder Jack is part of Sales Dynamite Jack. Okay, so I make videos. Me, yes. So, don't you want to know the business who don't have a video on a website? Don't you want to offer your video for local business? How to do that? It is very simple. You go to Lead Finder Jack, you do any search, worlds or local biz, home advisor, AdWords, unclaimed. It doesn't matter. You collect that business information. In the campaign screen on the right hand side, sorry, you see video yes or no. Can you see this? Can you see the filter video yes or no? Okay, so what it does is if you select yes, the website contains a video. If you select no, the website doesn't contain a video. And that is how you can prospect. If they have no, you can do either way, correct? If you select no, you kind of explain that video for the website is very important and you can help them with creating a video. They don't need to know that you already have video, that video is for 99% ready. You just tell them that you can help them with the video. If they select yes, you can say, hey, you know the importance having a video and I can help you either make more videos for your website. Okay? So there's a lot of potential for videos to get new clients. Now you're wondering, Jack, where do I learn this? How to use that video prospector? Now you go to training, Lead Finder Jack, and there is something like video prospector. Okay? Pretty simple. How long is that training? It is 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, you will be able to learn how to use the video prospector. Wow, 4 minutes is all what it takes. Okay, Karen has made this video. And there are 2 video prospectors. One is to show it in the email and one is to filter on the video. Okay, where are we? Model 2 done, correct? What is Model 3? WordPress security site. That's also new. There are tons of websites which use WordPress also for local businesses and they are not secure. Lead Finder Jack is able to detect if in the search if they use WordPress, and in the case Lead Finder Jack can detect if they use WordPress is by definition not secure, because a hacker can also detect that. Does that make sense? With the WordPress security plugin, WP Gateway Secure plugin, you can fix that easily. In the campaign screen, there's a filter, WordPress yes and no. Everybody see this? WordPress yes and no. Okay, so that is where you can filter if the site is built with WordPress. Okay, so where to learn this? You go to jackhopman.com, training lead finder Jack, WordPress security prospector. How long is that video? 6 minutes. In 6 minutes you can learn how to use the WordPress security prospector. You see how easy things are if you know the system? Let's take a breath, okay? Jack, I learned now 4 prospecting ways. Do I need to learn all of them? What is the answer? No, correct? Just pick one of them. They all work. Just select the one you like and go for it. It is such a big toolbox, which is kind of overwhelmed. I get that. I really get that. Do you know that in 2010 I learned I only knew one, not all of 10, and I sign up clients almost daily. Okay, so you don't need to learn all of things. Brian, which one works the best? I like all of them. Just pick one you like the best. Okay, nothing wrong that you like them. Just pick one. Make money. Don't come up with excuses. Just make money. Get a credit card. That's all what it boils to now. It's kind of blunt, correct? Get a credit card, but that is how it works, in my opinion. Get a credit card, get paid, and do the fulfillment. Be in business. Okay? Start thinking. Start worrying. Stop worrying. Be in business. I remember this is really true. So I signed up, I created my WordPress website, but I had a program who did all the work for me, kind of, you know, how to look the website. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Okay. And signed up my first client, and I wanted to use the same website as I have now, so I needed to clone that. Do you know 7 years ago I had no idea how to clone a WordPress site? Not it took me a couple of days to get something done. Okay, I was very nervous that things break. Okay, so you guys are in such good shape that you have access to great tools. Access to great tools. With WP Gateway cloning is one click. Every website can get cloned within 5 minutes, and you do not have any knowledge about that. Okay. Just want to say that nowadays you have so much tools. Okay. Now, mail prospector. Who has an email list and haven't used yet? And you have an email list and you haven't used it and you want to send them emails. No, that is where the mail prospector come in. You go to Lead Finder Jack. Where are you here? and you can import your Excel file. Okay? Peter said it is beautiful software, the cloner. Thanks, Peter. So here you can upload your CSV file and with your business information and with the emails. Okay? How to do that? You go to jackhopman.com, search for Lead Finder Jack Mail Prospector. How long is that video? It is 2.5 minutes. Raymond said all those 10 minutes come with Sales Dynamite Jack? Yes. So I want you to stop buying products. I want you to make some money. Go with one plan and stick to it. Okay? So all with one plan. So unclaimed Google My Business. This is kind of a no-brainer. Okay, this is such a no-brainer. Let me explain why Google Maps. Gary said, don't buy products, buy one system. Michael said, Google My Business seems pretty easy to sell. Correct. Raymond said, I just signed up for Sales Dynamite Jack and will focus on that and no more shiny objects for me. Good choice. And stick to it, Raymond. Stick to it. So, let me explain something. And this is what you need to understand. If you get this, this might be your way. How many businesses in percentage wise need a listing on Google? How many businesses need Google Maps listing? How many of them don't have a good listing on Google Maps and not an optimized listing? Maybe not claimed, maybe not optimized. You know, how many, so we say about 70%, okay? How many business exist in your country, in your city, in your state? Millions, correct? You know that how much 70% of it is still millions. So your client, the amount of clients is a lot, correct? This is a service you can offer every day. Every day there are thousands of businesses who need your service for Google Maps. There's one more advantage of it. Don't you hate Google? They change all the things all the time. Google Maps, Google Places, Google Plus, Google My Business. You hate that, correct? It's hard to follow. You know what? For a business owner, they cannot follow anything. It's going too fast. That is your profession. You can become easily an expert in this. By Google Maps PhD, we share all the latest news what is coming. Okay? So with that, you get the latest news. You keep up to date. You are an expert. And that local business owners has the same feeling as you have at the moment. They don't know how to sign up. They don't know how to optimize the listing. They don't know what to do for ranking. Do they know? Do you know what they know? They do know one thing. They didn't do know one thing. They know that nowadays people look on Google for their service, and if they're not showing up on the first place, they're losing a lot of customers. Do you know how to get that business? Very easily. Do you know how to get a business owner very easily? You go with an iPad, walk in a business, ask for the business owner, and said, hey, I was looking for your service and I really like your business, but I had a very hard time to find you guys. I typed in, if you go in Plumber, I type in Plumber City, and you guys don't even show up on the first place. I happen to know how to solve this. Do you know what the business owner said to you? They said something, how much is going me to call that? Correct? You don't need to explain them that is important. How how do you find business that need a Google My Business service? I think 99% of all the business need that service, Michael. If you go to a plaza, you can go door by door by door by door. They all need it. There's not a question about that they need it. Okay? Almost any business need that. If that business is not claimed on Google, they are really, really in promo, correct? You don't need to convince them anything. They just say, hey, you haven't claimed your listing on Google. Yeah, even on Google. So make sense? So what you do is you go to Lead Finder Jack and you find all those unclaimed listings. Against my niches by city, all the niches in your city, one niche in your city, all the niches city, or one niche in your state. And now you ask, Jack, how does that work? Correct? You go to jackhopman.com, training, lead finder Jack, and then unclaimed. And there's a product maps PhD. Where is maps PD? Well, explain how to do the Google My Business stuff. Okay. So video prospect lead. You guys see the power of Google My Business listing? I think if you want to learn one thing, and you haven't choose your battle, this is a serious thing to consider. Okay? Pick your favorite, but this is a good one. How much would you charge for it? Kind of depends on the business, but I would not do it less than $200. Okay? And I kind of would package up in a monthly plan. So you get paid monthly. Okay? Is your business using these tools every day? Yes, it does. $200 per month. Yeah, if you do ranking and hosting, you package it up a little bit. Okay. Video prospector lead. Who thinks it is hard when you send an email that they click on a link inside the email? Who think that is hard to achieve? That they get an email and they click on a link inside the email. Do you want to learn how to open and let's say it's 75% a click rate? Do you want to learn that? Okay, yeah. It is very, very easy. Okay, where can I show it? Okay, here. You guys see my screen? Do you see this image? And not this image. This is from the WordPress structure. Where is that image I wanted to show? Video prospector elite. Okay, you guys see this? This is an email, correct? What is this image? Tell me what you see now about this image. What does this image represent? But it is the company website like a video, correct? This is the website. It has a YouTube player on bottom of it and has a player button. This is the website from the prospect. And I made a short video for you. If you take only 2 minutes to watch this video, you will learn how you can get more paying customers with just a few simple changes to your website. Click on to watch it. If this was your website, would you click on that image and to learn more about your website? Nobody can resist that, correct? Everybody will click on this. This is an image about my website. For sure, I will check out that video. Do you know how difficult it is to create that image of the prospect website and show it in the email as a video player? This is one of the most powerful features within Lead Finder Jack. I don't think it exists in any other product you can buy. You go to jackhopman.com and there's a training and it's called Video Prospector, and the second video shows you how to create that video. This video is less than 4 minutes. Within 4 minutes you learn how to create that image within an email. And now every email you send, when they open the email, they will click inside and you will link that image to your website or whatever you want. You can link this image to everything you want. You got it? You see how things can be easy? Nobody, you don't need any technical skills for that. Everything get done by Lead Finder Jack. 4 minutes. If you have any question, just reply to this email, okay? So, very simple. There's an email template. Go to Lead Finder Jack, emails, templates. You go to the library and you just select Video Prospector. See this? You download it and you got your email. You insert video token here. See, this is my new system. I have no email templates at the moment. The video, I can link them to a website. Okay, and that is the token. And I save this and the email template is done. Okay. And the training for all of this is on jackhopman.com under training, lead finder jack, video prospector. So this is a very powerful module. Mobile prospector jack. Who of you guys want to offer mobile websites? Who want to offer converting the current website to a mobile responsive website? If that is your niche, you go to Lead Finder Jack. In the search, you see search mobile. You guys see this? Search mobile. Once you have that checked and you do the dig deep, it will also check if the website is scores good in Google Eyes on the mobile user friendliness. Okay? They give a score. Is that all what I need to do? Yes, that's all what you need to do. So you go to jackhopman.com. I don't know if I have a video for that. No, but I will add that. I will add it to the list. Okay? It's just selecting on Lead Finder Jack and 1 second. Lead Finder Jack and then campaigns and then mobile. Where are you? Mobile speed. You can select on the speed if it is fast, but usability actually is the most important. So lesser than 85. If the score from Google is lesser than 85, then they will say that, lesser than 85. Yeah, lesser than 85. Then in Google Eyes, it is not mobile friendly. Okay, that is how you filter on it. Does that make sense? So, learn something new, correct? Maps arrow. Maps arrow is kind of same as unclaimed. The prospect, the data on the website, the data on Google does not match what the data is on the website. So they have a serious problem and you can help them to fix that problem. Okay? You get access to thousands of eager clients and there's a world search in it. Okay? So I know that is overwhelming. I know there's a lot of information. Okay? Just select your niche and go after it. The training is there. Okay? The fulfillment. It comes also with local team enterprise where you have access to all the 237 niches. One click install. Okay? So that is a complete system. Thanks Gary for that name. It's a complete system. It's a system and business in a box. You have everything what you need. Now, questions. You probably said that now I have spoken so much, maybe I haven't addressed your question. Where will be the emails sent from? Okay, so in Lead Finder Jack, there is a default mail server. Default, when you install Lead Finder Jack, is default mail server. You modify your settings and the sender email is your email. It's like my email. Okay, so that is John. That is important. That is new. John@domain.com. Okay, here comes a tricky question. Okay. Do I need to use a Gmail address or a domain email address? The from email address, do I do a domain or a Gmail? Okay, everybody has it right. That is very good. A domain. Do you know why? Because Gmail is not allowed anymore. Not Gmail, not Outlook, not those general servers. Use a domain from email address. Okay? Everybody get that? Use a domain from email address. Okay? There's no knowledge to gain, just how it is. Okay? You can also set up your own mail server. You select, for example, Amazon, and you click on more information how to set it up. Okay? It comes with a complete how to set up package. You guys get it? So you start with the default mail server. If you have some time left, set up the Amazon. Any other question? So who has not started yet? Who has wondering, Jack, what should I do? How should I build up my business? Should we start with only one niche? It kind of depends on your service you provide, but it's nothing wrong to start with one niche. If you are experienced with one niche, go after that niche. Ben, just for support ticket, that needs a support ticket, okay? I'm not in support webinar. Can we use Gmail server? No, you cannot. Hon said, I'm embarrassed to say that I'm those who have not started, but your words of wisdom has motivated me to just pick one and get started. Thanks, Hon. Thanks, Hon. This is the day that is a very important day. Probably you will never forget this webinar. So if you need Maps PSD, you grab it, and the enterprise of the elite, I don't know, the upsell is for free for sales Dynamite Jack users. You need to have the base program, and then let me log in the enterprise website. Where is it? WordPress local maps user. So Maps PSD, there are two levels. The Maps PSD comes the base version, and then you have the expert. As Sales Dynamite Jack member, with your next payment, you get access to all the modules. So it's a $97 product. So you only need to get Maps PhD, not the expert as Sales Dynamite Jack member. Does that make sense? How to get Maps PhD? If you don't have it, you just click on, go to jackhopman.com, Maps PhD. Okay, but the expert is for free with your next payment. The next payment is $97 for Maps PhD. For Sales Dynamite Jack, it's just $59. You need the base product. You need the base product for Maps PhD, and the expert with his $97 per year you get for free when you are an active Sales Dynamite Jack member. Okay. Sales Dynamite, Jack, is a business in a box. It's not, I want you to stop checking out products. I want you to implement things. I want you to build up a business. Okay. Okay. So who's going to take action now? What is, tell me what you're planning to do from this tomorrow. I assume it's late for you. What are you going to do tomorrow? Just if, just tell me what you're going to do tomorrow. Hans said, me, I will doing maps prospecting. Maggie said, I have got my list and I will start sending letters this week. David said, send out at least 50 emails. Kov said, I'm sending email for unclaimed Google My Business. So what are you going to do? Petra said, video prospecting. Brian said, WordPress site security risk. Raymond said, I cannot follow this, going too fast. Dave said, buy my first domain to install your PPC website. Okay. Brian said, mobile prospector. Tony said, rev up my Google My Business activity. Raymond said, unclaimed Google Maps. Dave said, unclaimed and sent emails. Arlen said, finish my digital marketing site. And then after that, Arlen, you are more experienced to do, you can do that in 2 hours. Okay, what are you going after doing after that? You are ready to sign up clients. Yeah, the mail server you can just do start with the default. Okay. Ryan said dash. Does it mean you do nothing? After that, prospect for video clients. Okay. Brian said, would you recommend calling businesses that do not have an email address? Yes, I do. Not everybody likes that, okay? But it works. MA said, get my VA on this right away. Sounds like you got an action plan, okay? Very good. I have enjoyed this training a lot. I feel you guys are taking action now. So tell me if you like this training too, and if you will join the next week's training as well. Maggie said, thanks so much, Jack. Great stuff. Brian said, thank you, Jack. Mike said, question above. Brian said, just great. We'll be here with bells on. Thanks, Mackie. Kay said, thanks. So thanks everybody for joining this training. I really enjoyed your attendance. It was a lot of fun, and just take action. Only action will get you closer to your goal. Thank you so much, and see you next week.